Welcome to our weekly podcast show. We are the University of Rio Grande OSU South Center's collaboration, and we are at the University of Rio Grande Media Center Radio Television Studios. Each week, we feature a Southern Ohio small business, a student, faculty, administration person at the University of Rio Grande. We also feature program managers from the Ohio State University South Centers, Southern Ohio Community Economic and Development Programs, and community organizations and other special guests. Our mission is simple: to promote the University of Rio Grande and its diverse educational programs, promote the Ohio State University South Centers and its many business technology programs, and finally promote Southern Ohio, a great place to live, learn, and enjoy life to its fullest. This week we feature Kingsley Meyer, Director of Campus Computing and Networking at the University of Rio Grande.
Gosh, it's an exciting time for technology in Ohio. Our governor just announced in the State of the State address this week that broadband in Ohio is going to expand its backbone to 100 gigabyte. Gigabyte, megabyte, 100, that's 10 times 10. We'll break all this down in our show today. Personal computing issues, knowing really what kind of computer you should have, what are tablets and how are they going to become the new preferred device that each of us has. We're going to look at internet dangers, look at social networking, look at some of the scams. We've all heard in the news so many things lately about our SOPA and PIPA laws that were proposed by our Congress. What are they all about? The thing I like about this show is that we have a conversation. It's not just one person talking, but we're going to exchange ideas. And I'm very fortunate to be in the studio today with Pat Dingle from the OSU Endeavor Center and Jason Winters, who's from the University of Rio Grande. What a great time to be able to talk about these things together. The University of Rio Grande is fortunate to be here in Rio Grande, Gallia County, Ohio. Who would have thought that Gallia County would have high-speed fiber networks available to the university? And it hasn't been forever. It's been a relatively new occasion to have fiber providers coming in through our village, and it came as about because the Southern Ohio Healthcare Network. If it wasn't for the leadership of the Adena Center, Oblenis, Holzer Hospital, and others to get FCC funding for this grant, we wouldn't have a high-speed infrastructure through this area. What is this infrastructure? They call it a middle mile. Middle mile, last mile. We'll break all that down in our discussion today. For you, it's probably important to know how you're going to get networking to your house, because it's about you and that personal computing device connecting to the internet. How are you going to do it? In our area, with a lot of hills and hollows, it's a great challenge. In the Great Plains and out where there are larger distances, it's also a challenge because the geography is so much different. We'll break down some of those technologies and talk about where they're going in the future. The bottom line is everything can travel only as fast as the speed of light. That's what the laws of physics are going to dictate to us as our limits. And once you're online, anything goes. Some people, they're looking for online gaming. Others are looking up ancestry. We use it for a lot of different things. And boy, are there a lot of social networking options out there today. Are you linked in? Do you have friends and contacts? How are you doing anything else? We'll look at some of those and some of the dangers that come along with it. Quite frankly, anytime you hook up a computer to the internet, it's out there and exposed. So we'll look at how you protect your computer, protect your personal identity, and make sure that you're not a victim. Victims today can range from anybody to the largest countries and organizations on earth. We're not immune to it. Today, all the countries in the world are out there protecting themselves from cyber terrorism. And that's what we're going to be discussing today here on the podcast show from the University of Rio Grande Studios.